talk about Nonito Donaire getting defeated by Inoue the Monster over in Japan. I just watched the fight. It's on YouTube. I'll link the fight in the description under source link so you can check it out if you missed it. But real good fight. No question in my mind, Nonito Donaire is a Hall of Fame fighter. I think he started off at flyweight. That's 112-pound limit. Moved all the way up to 130, which he got. The only guy to stop him to this day is the X-Man Nicholas Walters. Start off the fight. Donaire, experienced, veteran, savvy, crafty. I mean, all those things that come with veteran fighters and just veteran athletes. It showed he kept intelligent pressure on the Inoue. And anytime you got the knockout puncher retreating, usually it bodes well in this day and age. When the power puncher is on the back foot, usually they don't have those skills that a Inoue got. They don't know how to slip, and then let alone slip and make you pay for it. Inoue is just a special fighter. You know, good body puncher, good boxer. He showed today that he can handle adversity. He showed today that, hey man, if he do move up and fight some guys like Navarrete and Lomachenko, he does have more in his arsenal than power. He showed some finesse, but Donaire really tested his chin. And Donaire came in a little heavy. We was talking to somebody else, mentioned it. He came in heavy, but he came in heavy also. It's a gift and a curse too to come in heavy. Because coming heavy, you can absorb the punishment a lot better. Okay? That's why guys' punching power kind of diminishes when they move up in weight usually. You know, because they can't take the punch, because the other bigger guys got extra weight and they can absorb the punishment a lot better than smaller guys. So Donaire, he came in heavier. You can tell by his midsection here and just by his overall frame, he had hydrated bigger than him, but it also comes with a price to pay, which is you're going to be slower. You might be a little bit sluggish. And, you know, I guess he was banking on Inoue not having those skills, you know, not having those skills in the bank to do that. I guess he thought he was just going to keep pounding away. And Donaire was trying to load him up for that left hook. And what was so special about it is you had two hookers that continuously hook with each other. You know how they say don't hook with a hooker? Well, today both guys thought they was a hooker. Nobody thought they had the lesser of the hooks. And Donaire hook busted his eye open. Donaire jab split his nose open. And Inoue showed today that, hey, I believe in my hook. Donaire said, I believe in my hook. And they just hooked away. You know, what really kind of opened up the fight for both fighters was when they both started using their right hand. Overhand right, straight right hand. It kind of opened up the fight for both of them, man. And, you know, if Inoue didn't have those skills, the ability to slip, the ability to box on the back foot, and if he wasn't that tight in that condition, I think Donaire would have won the fight. Even if Donaire was younger, he may have won that fight. But hey, if it was a fifth, we all be drunk. But to continue on in the fight, Donaire hurt that man a couple of times, and that man showed a lot of resilience. He showed a lot of fortitude. He started a lot of testosterone in there. He was hurt, but then again, he had a great poker face. You know, I seen him holding Donaire. You know what I'm saying? I seen him holding him. He was holding that ass. He was. And when he was holding him, you know, Donaire was very smart. He didn't let him hold him. He created separation, and he started throwing bombs away. And Donaire was trying to knock him out with that left hook, and he tried to knock him out with the right hand. But one thing that Donaire did really well, he never let Inoue land 3, 4, 5 punches in succession. You know what I'm saying? Had he was able to get the 3, 4, 5 in the combination, and Donaire sat there and didn't know how to kind of roll and kind of slip and kind of, you know, do some veteran things, he would have got knocked out by accumulation of shots. You know what I'm saying? But then he never really let Inoue get 3 good shots at him. He might have got 1, he might have got 2, but 3, 4, 5, Donaire did that. You know, he slipped, and he really wasn't able to get 3, 4, 5. Even he threw 3 or 4, 5, 6 punches. Inoue was slipping them, he was catching them, he was countering them. And, you know, the 11th round was a great round, okay? Donaire got dropped with a body shot. He didn't want to go down, but the delayed reaction, left hook to the body, And then, you know, people was wondering why Inoue didn't go back to the body, because Donaire invited him upstairs as a veteran would do. He dropped his hand, but he kept his head moving, and he was able to sacrifice a headshot. You know, he had to sacrifice a body shot for a headshot, and in Boulder Will, Inoue tried to close the show, but he really could never put 3, 4, 5, 6 punches together on Nonito Donaire, and pretty much that was the difference. You know what I'm saying? The knockdown, you know, and also the ability for neither fighter to effectively put combination punches together. Had Donaire able to get 3 or 4 or 5 punches together on a regular basis, we may be looking at, you know, one of the greatest older fighters. Well, we could put him in the all-time great list for older fighters to really beat, you know, a pound-for-pound elite level fighter when he's 37 years old. Now, you know what? It's the year of the old man, too. Not only just the year of the upset, it's the year of the old man, okay? The old man been putting in work this year. John Pascal, you know what I'm saying? Nonito Donaire, you know, there's been some other veteran fighters that's really shown that, hey, it ain't over till it's over. And, you know, a lot of these older fighters are able to survive because a lot of these younger fighters haven't really been able to, you know, get these experiences. You know what I'm saying? They fighting, you know, pushovers, and these veteran fighters, you know, they may not be the fastest, may not be the quickest, they might not be the youngest, they may not be the spryest, you know, they may not be the most agile, but guess what they doing, man? They got experience, they know how to survive, they got experience, and they got game that, and just savviness, just from in the gym and years of experience that these younger fighters don't got. And Inoue got $1 million worth of game in there, Thursday. Today is Thursday over here. He got $1 million worth of game where he couldn't have gained nowhere else but in that boxing ring. See, these fighters today, they want to supplement fighting for sparring. They want to spar instead of fight. And the guys like Ray Robinson and, you know, Marvin Hagler and guys like that, they fought. Michael Nunn, they fought for experience. Today's fighters are supplementing real fight experience. They supplement it with sparring. And you're not going to get everything in sparring you need to get. What Inoue got in that ring today, he couldn't got nowhere, no sparring anywhere. Wild Card, Mayweather Boxing Gym, Gleason's, you know what I'm saying, Custom Auto Gym, upstate New York. He wouldn't have got that experience nowhere else but in the ring with Nonito Donaire. Because a veteran fighter ain't going to show you all his tricks and sparring. Now, these young and dumb fighters, you know what I'm saying, they'll show you all their tricks in the ring and sparring, thinking they get some type of gift or medal, or they get some type of social media street cred for sparring. But these veteran fighters be holding shit back. You know what I'm saying? And the reason they still can live on is because they got experience, man. They know the tricks of the trade, and Donaire knew how to survive. Donaire knew how to not let Inoue get 4, 5, 6 off, 3 shots off in the combination cleanly. And I think we got a peek at, you know, what Inoue can do if he move up. And he also has the tools. And I think Donaire didn't even really think he had the tools to how can I say this, to really box on the back foot, and not only box effectively, but have the stamina to do that, and just have the overall skill set. So Inoue showed that he's special. He signed with Top Rank. I've been said that months ago. That's already was a deal. I know they talked about him fighting Lomachenko, and what's so crazy, I was having a conversation with one of my subs in the DM today, and he was saying that, you know, it's crazy that Lomachenko, you know, get praised for, you know, not taking chances and moving up in weight and ducking guys, when guys like Inoue is daring to be great and moving up in weight, and even daring to fight, you know, Lomachenko at 126 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And probably won't ask for no rehydration clause and no catch weight neither. While Lomachenko is going to get a pass, and maybe I might go live tomorrow, he gets it, or Saturday, he might get a pass for moving down in weight. Ain't that funny? He gonna get a pass for moving down in weight. But, you know, Donaire, all-time great, special fighter to me. He may not be Ali or guys like that to me, but in this era where nobody wanted to fight Rigondeaux, he fought Rigondeaux. He went down in weight when Rigondeaux refused to go down to 118. Now he's going down to 118 and enter the World Boxing Super Series tournament. You know, he did that. You know, Donaire can retire with pride. He can retire with his head held high. And I don't think there's nothing else to prove. He a Hall of Famer. He ain't got to say it. And if they don't put him in there, I think that's think that's ludicrous. But, you know, great fight. I'm going to watch it again and again and again, as I do some really, really great fights. 11th round was a great fight. Donaire, he put on the clinic. And let me know what you guys thought about the fight in the comment section. I think Inoue, it's going to be special. I want to see him and Nervetes fight at 122, but probably more likely going to be Danny Roman, because I think Nervetes is going to defend his title soon. And then I heard he's going to move up to 126, so you might get Nervetes and Lomachenko if you get that. But it's funny, man. Nobody asked Lomachenko to be great and move up, but hey, Floyd had to do it. Shane had to do it. Oscar De La Hoya did it. Duran did it. Ray Leonard did it. Tommy did it. Aaron Pryor moved up from 35 to 40. You know, well, Hagler didn't do it. He stayed at 60 his whole career, but hey, it is what it is. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Want to make a donation, that link subscription. Best way to donate is share the video. And hey, don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business question, card response, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We gone.